And moving on, Britain's handling of the evacuation of vulnerable Afghans from Kabul after the Taliban seized power in August was dysfunctional and chaotic, a Foreign Office whistleblower said. Top officials from Britain's Foreign Office on Tuesday defended the evacuation mission. The government has repeatedly defended its airlift operation against criticism that Britain potentially left thousands of eligible Afghans behind after being caught out by how quickly the Afghan government fell.
Top officials from Britain's Foreign Office on Tuesday defended the evacuation of vulnerable people from Afghanistan after a whistleblower described the mission as chaotic and dysfunctional. In written evidence to Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, Raphael Marshall, a former Foreign Office desk officer, said the process for prioritizing who to evacuate as arbitrary and dysfunctional. Marshall estimated that only 5% of Afghan nationals who applied to flee under one UK program received help. He said that at one point he was only person monitoring the inbox. Facing the committee on Tuesday, Philip Barton, the most senior official in the Foreign Office, said he did not recognize the large numbers in Marshall's evidence.
There was never an application process, so I don't recognise the very large numbers. You were talking about the numbers we had in our minds were the Arab scheme, the British nationals, and then a decision when we realised we had capacity, we bring some of the most vulnerable, which we did.
Marshall also said capacity which could have been used to process people was used to evacuate animals from a shelter. Both the Justice Secretary Dominic Raab and Prime Minister Boris Johnson disputed this, saying the welfare of animals had not been put above individuals. Britain's ambassador to Afghanistan at the time, Laurie Bristow, told the committee the chartered flight that took the animals was only allowed to land after evacuations were complete. Bristow told the hearing he was absolutely mortified about documents left at the embassy which contained the details of Afghans who had helped Britain and allies. He said those who would identify had been subsequently evacuated out of the country. As the Taliban took power in August, the United States, the UK and other countries rushed to evacuate Afghans who had worked with Western forces and others at risk of violent reprisals. Britain managed to airlift 15,000 people out of the country in 2 weeks, and the government says it has since helped more than 3,000 others leave Afghanistan.